Are you thinking of buying in Kyle, Texas? Well, in this video, we're going to check out two builders in a new construction neighborhood called Six Creeks. We're going to compare the pros and cons of both builders and take a couple tours of both of their homes. We're going to get after it right now. Hey, Daniel here, your local Austin real estate expert. If you're thinking about making a move to Austin, be sure to subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can stay up to date with the local goings-on in our real estate market. And remember, it doesn't matter if you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, you can give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call. Be happy to help you make that smooth move to the Austin area. So where I'm starting today, I'm actually starting inside because it's extremely cold and windy outside. I'm starting in a new home co, builder home. I'm gonna talk through some of the numbers and then we'll do a quick tour of this home. New home co, I looked at the data for the past 180 days. They've only sold 2 homes, at least on the MLS, which is crazy low compared to the other builders in Six Creeks. So that surprised me that they only had 2. Also, some other things about this one, it's an interesting setup they have for getting into the house. They don't have a lockbox like I'm used to, so I have an app on my phone, I get in easily. They have a QR code for a self-guided tour of any of their homes. And this is actually a quick move-in home. This isn't a model home. Pros and cons of that. Pro is you don't need an agent, you don't need to talk to the sales rep, you can just show up, do the QR code, you can get in the house. The cons is the amount of information they ask is ridiculous. So I did the QR code, I was shivering, I was annoyed that I was in the wind and I couldn't just get in the house. It asked for my phone number and then sent me a confirmation code. And then it asked for a picture of my driver's license. And then it asked for my photo, I had to change my head direction. So they had that on camera. And then it asked for my email address. And then finally that allowed me to register to create an account. And then when I got in the account, it gave me the code to get into the house. So it was a 10-minute hassle to get in. I didn't appreciate being asked all of that private information just to see the inside of their home. I get they're gonna want my email and phone number to promote things at me, I get that. But I felt like giving them my driver's license photo was probably a step too far. So I didn't appreciate that. In the future, if I was showing a client this, I would probably ask the sales rep, hey, we don't want to do that. Just give us a key, let us in, or tell me the code. That was way too much information they're asking up front. But anyway, apart from that, very odd entryway. Let's talk about specifics about New Home Co. So the earnest money they ask for is $2,500 for a quick move-in. That's really low. That's really, really good. They ask for $5,000 if you're doing a to-be built. So you pick the lot, you go through the design process, $5,000 for that. Plus, if you go over $20,000 in their design studio, they ask for you to pay that. So that could be a lot, right? Now, something they really push is their base level homes have a lot of upgrades already featured. And we're gonna see that when we go through this home. There is quite a lot of features, and I'll kind of explain what those are as I see them. That isn't common in most homes. The average lot size for New Home Co. in Six Creeks is 0.16, probably one of the lowest ones, honestly. And the home sizes they're offering right now are between 2,500 to 2,700. They're all pretty much the same size home, all 4-bedroom, 3 to 4 bedroom. Incentives, they're offering a 4.99 interest rate if you qualify for that. Or they're offering $15,000 off your closing costs, which will basically pay your closing costs for you. So you just come with your down payment and you're good to go. And your earnest money goes towards that, obviously. But cool, let's go explore the home and see kind of what I was talking about with those pros that are currently in their already ready built homes. We'll get out of this wind pretty quickly, but this home we're checking out is a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 2,703 square foot home, 2-story, and it is listed at $520,000. Let's go check it out. So right off the bat, we have this great luxury vinyl plank flooring. Love these French doors. So to the right side, we have this office space. Really good amount of space here. 4 LED lights. You have that natural light coming in the window. All of the interior doors in this house are 8 feet tall. That is a standard with new home code. To the right here, we have our half bath. Pretty good size half bath. I like that they have it's not a pedestal, right? It has the cabinets. I'm gonna close the door real quick. We'll go upstairs last. So some extra storage, and that curves around. Tons of space. To the left here, this mudroom area, some hooks, put your jacket, place to put your shoes, and then your utility room. Kind of a half and half, right? So we have the cabinet, you can hide stuff, and you have that shelf up there too. Decent amount of space. This is a 2.5 car garage. So plenty of room for 2 cars, and then you can put some storage over here to the side. And again, I love that natural light coming in. That looks great. Moving into the main area. To the right, we have formal dining area. Off to the side, plenty of space. It's a really large table. I really like these tall windows too. Lots of natural light coming in here. And then the kitchen. This is definitely where they shine. So all of their cabinets are high quality J-Craft cabinets. You can see it here on the side. Really, really good quality cabinets. Also, they have the drop-in range, and that comes not as an upgrade. That's base, okay, with the slide-out built-in drawers. And they have the hardware on all their cabinets too. This home has a built-in microwave and oven. Look at that pantry. That's a massive pantry. You get a lot of space here, a lot of cabinet space, a lot of countertop space. I mean, look at this island. You got 2 levels for the island with some chairs. So formal dining over there, but then you have lower seating here for this oversized island, and some shelving on the side too. It's really cool. And it doesn't feel like it takes up a lot of room because, I mean, look at this. You have a massive walkway here between. Coming into the living room, the tray ceiling, windows going straight out to the patio. Just a ton of space. These ceilings are really tall, and then adding the tray makes it feel even bigger. Here we have the master bedroom, carpeted. Again, tons of natural light with those 3 windows facing out to the yard. We have our master bathroom. So, very large garden tub, frosted glass, and the walk-in shower. No stool. But it is oversized. Usually the shower would start here, but you walk in and there's even more space, with this extra 1.5 feet. It's a really large shower with the large tub too. Really like the design choices too. It's really clean. The tiles go all the way to the ceiling there. And they have the smaller version of the tiles here in this shower. Dual vanity. Large walk-in closet. Very nice. Yeah, lots of space in this bedroom. And then And just off the bedroom, we have a linen closet. Kind of an odd place to put a linen closet. It's kind of out of the way of everything else. Do I know how to unlock a door? Yes, I do. Okay, so we have a decent sized back patio. I mean, they're showcasing, you can pretty easily fit this amount of chairs in here. No fan, just a couple built-in LED lights. And then every lot's going to be different. This is a pretty good sized backyard. A decent amount of privacy out here, especially with your neighbors being way further forward. You know, you're not really looking directly at them, which is good. I noticed they don't have a gas outlet for a grill, so something to be aware of. Is it back here? No. No gas outlet. Gotta keep using that propane tank. Or charcoal grill if you're a better man than me. Alright, let's go check out upstairs. Really nice banister. Carpeted stairs, lots of wall space you can use to decorate. Yeah, I really like these. It's a really cool design. Let's go left first. So we see chandelier well above the entryway. This is one of the full baths upstairs. Tile does not go to ceiling here, but they kept the same tile on the wall and on the ground as the master. And here's one of the 4 bedrooms. Pretty good sized bedroom, no ceiling fan. It's an easy thing you can add afterwards. Huge closet space for a guest bedroom. So this is kind of like a mother-in-law suite, just it's upstairs, right? Light turned off. Something about their lights, which is really interesting, is they're modular. So you can actually pull this off, easily pull out this plug, and then you can buy a smart plug online. You can fit in easily, and you don't have to hire an electrician. So I thought that was I'd never heard of that before from other builders, so I thought that was an interesting perk that they have here. We have this large upstairs landing, really tall ceiling. Usually upstairs the ceiling feels much shorter, but this is 10 feet minimum, and then with that tray, add another foot. Yeah, lots of natural light coming in up here, ton of space. Let's go check out the last couple rooms. So we have our next full bath, wow, with dual vanity. Usually don't see that. Shower. Same tiles before. Linen closet. And then our 2 final bedrooms. Again, no ceiling fan, but a ridiculous closet space for a guest bedroom. Yeah, this is massive. That is not normal for a guest bed. And then our final guest bedroom. With a closer, still bigger than average closet space. So yeah, there you have it. This is a really cool home at $520,000. Pretty good deal for someone looking for this amount of space, especially if you have kids and you kind of want them to have their own spot upstairs, but you still have to have your bedroom downstairs. You don't have to walk the stairs every day if you're getting up there in age. Or if you're 35 like me and you just don't want to go up and downstairs every day. But cool. All right, so that was New Home Co. Now we're going to go check out the other builder's house and compare. So now we're going to check out Pulte Homes. We're going to compare, starting with how the interaction was with talking with a sales rep. So I went to Pulte Homes sales rep office and no one was there. Thursday is when I'm recording this. There was a sign on the door saying Thursday, Friday, they're not open, which is crazy to me. They don't have more than one sales rep available. So something to keep in mind, it's impossible to get a hold of that person because it's their days off and it's just one guy. Now, getting into the house was easy because they use a traditional lockbox. I just got into my app as a realtor. I'm able to get into the home. So that was nice, but I didn't get any info. I had questions for the sales rep about their incentives, earnest money, features of the home. That guy wasn't available to tell me those things. So that's a problem, that they don't have someone at the sales desk. So I can't give you that info, unfortunately. What I can do, just info I looked up on my own, kind of comparing the price per square foot and the average price between the two builders. Now, Pulte's only sold 6 homes on the MLS the past 6 months, okay? New Home Co. has sold 2, so they're both very small, so these numbers, the averages are of a very small pool. But the average home costs $456,000 for Pulte. It's $487,000 for New Home Co. So New Home Co. typically is selling for a little bit more. But part of that is because New Home Co. only sells larger homes. Pulte has a wide range, okay? Looking at their inventory sheet right now, they're selling homes between 1,673 square feet up to 3,600 square feet. So vast variety of what anyone would need. So what we're gonna do is walk around this house, and I'm just gonna give you my honest feedback on what I'm seeing that I like, and I'm gonna just start comparing this house to the last house, pros and cons. So let's get into it. So this Pulte home is a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 2,643 square foot home. This is a 1-story home, and it is listed at $525,000. So pretty comparable in size and for price, but this is a 1-story. First thing I'll say is I love this front patio. Massive front patio space with that wraparound porch. I love this stone to brick look. It looks really, really nice from the front. What I don't like is this door. There's no natural light coming in the door. It's a very cheap, basic door. Okay, coming inside, they have wood look tile flooring. Personally, I prefer luxury vinyl plank flooring. Tile can crack. The grout is really difficult to keep clean and uniform. You have to seal it. So that, for me, that's a point towards that New Home Co. build, is the luxury vinyl plank. We have our office space here to the side with a little, actually quite large closet included. That's rare. Kind of a storage space if used as an office, but yeah, nice office space. And then we actually have our 2 guest bedrooms to the side here. So here, it's a coat closet. We get into our first guest bedroom, carpeted with a fan, so good job. The other home didn't include fans. Kind of a small bedroom. When we add a bed in here, it's gonna feel a little tight. So this counts as the closet for the bedroom. A pretty large closet, but it's a little odd. They have a Jack and Jill setup. Tile all the way to the ceiling. As far as the building materials, this is like very basic tile that they've used for this shower. And then same setup over here. Again with the fan, I like that. Decent amount of natural light coming in. If I had a child, I probably wouldn't want them in a room with the window right by the front, especially in their teenage years. They can easily escape in the middle of the night and make bad decisions. And then their closet is also part of the bathroom. So Jack and Jill, which is great. A little odd with the closet space. I think the guest bedrooms in the New Home Co. build were larger, much larger closet spaces too. Pretty tall ceilings with this home. No chandelier at the front, so we don't have that upgrade with this. Now coming into the main area, We have our kitchen. They do have pendant lights over the island. The last home did not have that. These are cheaper building materials though. This countertop is cheaper and thinner. These cabinets, not name brands, they're fine. They're just not as high quality. We do have the built-in range like the other house, but we actually have two built-in ovens. So instead of having extra drawers here, they put a second oven. It just depends, if you're going to use it. I lived in a home with two ovens. We only ever used one. We used a small one because it heated up quicker. So, it's like a selling point. Hey, you have a double oven, but unless you're hosting, Thanksgiving, you're cooking a lot of meals using both ovens. It's just taking up space. So I like that we have some cabinets here, so we have some extra storage in the island, right? But I personally would rank the other kitchen just better. I would prefer having drawers down there. I think the island that extended out was cooler, and it didn't feel like it was taking up more room, but it gave me a ton more countertop space. Also, the dining area is here, kind of in the middle of everything. And then you have your living area with the tray ceiling, like the last home. Pretty tall windows too. Let's check out this back patio real quick. This is something that this home definitely has a better quality, which is the back patio is massive. Huge back patio space. And it does have that gas outlet too. So if you're someone who likes to grill, spend a lot of time in the back patio, this one's definitely a lot bigger and well equipped for that. An issue I will say is this stone wall and what's behind that stone wall. So when you see a stone wall, that means you're on the end of the subdivision and there's a road behind you, which can be a big deal, This one's not too bad because we're still in the subdivision, so this is a very, slow 30-mile-per-hour road, not a lot of traffic. I just wish that wall was 2 feet taller, because anyone that drives by, I can see into their windows. So you really lose that sense of privacy out here, which is a shame because you can't, this home's pushed further back. It's a 1-story, so it's going to have a larger footprint. So you're not really seeing a little bit more here on that side. You're not really seeing your side neighbors, and you technically don't have a rear neighbor. So it's kind of a pro and con. I don't like being able to see. If that was just 2 feet taller, this would be perfect. But yeah, you can see a car drive by. Not a fan of that. They do have the stackable doors though, which is great. So you can use this, if you're hosting people and you have your table here of food and it's a nice day outside, you can fully open this and it's a seamless transition in and out. Obviously be careful with bugs, but it's a nice feature to have. Okay, they have their pantry over here to the side. It's kind of an odd setup. I think the other pantry was a little bit bigger. Here we have our half bath. Pretty good size, but it is a pedestal unlike the other home that had the full cabinet. Here's our utility room. I'll come back to that in a second, actually. It's around this corner. So here's the master bedroom. No carpet, they kept the tile in here. I actually kind of prefer that. I have dogs and they destroy carpet. I'd rather just put a rug down. So it's really just depending on your preference. This bathroom's really interesting. I really like this bathroom. So we have this large dual vanity with lots of countertop space in between and space to put a stool down there. But then this is very interesting design. So they put a wall here and then a very long shower with the waterfall and the adjustable shower head. And you have the stool here. You have some natural light coming in still. I think this is a really cool bathroom. So I'm ranking this bathroom higher than the last one. I like the last one too, but this one's great. Massive, massive closet. And big enough to where you can add your own shelving here or wardrobe. You have this open wall here. It's just, you can add stuff to this without it feeling cluttered. So very impressed with this bathroom. And personally, I prefer the bedroom without carpet. Now coming into the utility room, really large utility room. So we have this extra space over here. You can put a folding table. I also like that it's pretty close to the master. So getting close to and from isn't a trek. Here we have our mudroom. Quite a bit bigger, I would say, more space than the last house. And just another closet, lots of closet space in this house. And then our garage, which again, just like the last one's a 2.5. I think I prefer this design though. So we have the 2-car garage, but then we have this like walkway here outside of the garage space. So I can easily walk through here from my door. And then I have this very well lit storage area, which is awesome. Completely out of the way, I can very comfortably fit 2 cars here and not have to walk around them because the door leads straight to this open spot. Oh, we have a hidden pantry. I didn't even see this. Look at that. Okay, so we have a large pantry, and then we just have like another pantry. You got double pantry here. So yeah, I think this home has a lot of good things going for it. I like that it's a 1-story, but it's really just depending on what your needs are, right? I can't say this home beats this home. It's like varying depending on the room we're talking about and the lifestyle you're living. If you have a lot of kids and you want them to have their own space upstairs, they have that huge landing. This home doesn't have that, right? It's kind of small Jack and Jill area, and that's it for the kids. If you have pets, this one would be better because there's a lot less carpet. You also don't have that rear neighbor, and it's a stone wall. So if you have a psychotic dog like I've had in the past that chews through the wood of the fence, then you don't have to worry about that. If you spend a lot of time in the backyard, this one might be a better feel for you, just figuring out how to add a couple feet of privacy so you're not looking into the cars. It may not be a big deal to you. If you spend a lot of time in the kitchen, the what's it called? the name of the company, New Home Co. There we go. They're from California, so there's not a lot of them out here. That's actually the first New Home Co. Home I've been in. They have a much nicer designed kitchen, in my opinion, with the quality of construction. So lots of pros and cons to consider. They're basically the same price. It's just kind of what you're looking for in your home. And then I wish I could have talked with the sales rep to see if their incentives are any better, but they're not in the office today. So, but that's it. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you're thinking of moving to the South Austin, Kyle area, you can give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call. I'd be happy to help you find the best possible home for your needs. There are thousands of homes available, so you really should reach out to a qualified realtor who lives here that can guide you and help you find the best home that fits your needs. That's also at a great price. But until next time, I hope to see you guys around town.